Join me as I dive into the challenge of exploring how EPR or Extended Producer Responsibility in Sri Lanka could actually save the environment. Have you ever wondered who should bear the burden or the responsibility of managing the waste generated from the products we consume daily? Well, today let's talk about Extended Producer Responsibility, also known as EPR, and why it could be a game changer both for consumers and the environment in today's episode. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the topic that's not only revolutionary but could very well be the solution to the mounting waste crisis faced by our planet. EPR is not a new concept, and many countries around the world have successfully implemented it. At its core, EPR is a policy approach that makes manufacturers responsible for the waste generated by their products, from the design stage even up to the disposal. This shifts the burden from the consumer, which we are feeling right now, to the producer, who are then incentivized to design more sustainable products and packaging. It's about making companies accountable for the entire life cycle of their products. In the context of environmental sustainability in Sri Lanka, EPR has the potential to make a significant impact, and it's an idea worth exploring further, don't you think? Waste management is a pressing issue in Sri Lanka, with the country generating over 7,000 metric tons of solid waste per day. If you have to take the fabric or the garment, it's about 30,000 tons of waste per year generated from this small country. Let's take problem of waste. Let's take garment or cloth waste as an example. The Atacama Desert in Chile, which has become a dumping ground for fast fashion leftovers, so much so that it's very visible even from aerial images. It's frustrating and disheartening to also see even a beautiful Sri Lanka. The landscapes are marred with pollution and sliding landfills that have taken even human lives. Like Mithurimola, as if the environmental and social implications weren't enough, the economic cost of waste mismanagement are staggering. In Sri Lanka, the cost of waste management is estimated to be around 1.5 of the country's GDP. This is a significant drain on resources, which could be better spent on developing sustainable infrastructure and promoting economic growth. There is a way to combat this issue head on. EPR is the solution we are going to have a look at, aiming to reduce waste, promote recycling, upcycling, and encourage sustainable product design. Imagine a world where the creators of products are also responsible for their end of life cycle disposal. That's EPR in action. By implementing EPR, Sri Lanka can reduce waste related costs, creating new job opportunities in the recycling and upcycling sectors, and simulate innovation in product design and packaging. Though the concept of EPR originated in Sweden during the 1980s, it's taken some time for the rest of the world to catch up. The idea is simple yet profound. Companies should take responsibility for what happens to their products and packaging after the consumers are done consuming them. This includes everything from the electronic item to the plastic item and even garment waste that has become all too common with fast fashion, social media trends. So, how does EPR benefit both the producers or the business and the consumers or the customers? For businesses, it's about designing a product that is easier to reuse or recycle, or using sustainable material, and setting up take back programs. This not only helps the environment but also builds customer loyalty. And as a consumer, we can support EPR by choosing products from companies that follow these guidelines or even attempt to. Participating in take back programs and recycling, upcycling properly are ways you and I can contribute to a more sustainable future. But EPR is not recycling, it's about rethinking the way the products are made and consumed, aiming to reduce the waste even before it starts. It's about creating a circular economy where waste is minimized and resources are reused, ultimately leading to a cleaner and more sustainable world. Governments worldwide are beginning to recognize the importance of EPR, implementing regulations to make it mandatory. From the European Union's directives on electronic waste to potential policies in Sri Lanka, the movement towards extended producer responsibility is gaining momentum. But change doesn't happen in a vacuum. It requires collective effort of governments, businesses, and consumers all alike. As we push for more sustainable practices and hold producers accountable, we also empower ourselves to make better choices for our planet. What are your thoughts about EPR or Extended Producer Responsibility? Do you know of any brands leading the way in sustainability in Sri Lanka? Let's start a conversation and explore how we all can contribute to a more sustainable future. Together, we can make a difference. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more content on how we can transform our world starting from one day, one action, one person, one village, one country, one world at a time. Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's keep this important discussion going. Till next time, let's work towards a more sustainable future for all. Let's get through this together.